Thus, whoever walks in such a path all his days will be serving God constantly. So he eats, he does this all procreation, stuff like that. Why? Because in honor of Hashem. Right? That's my service of Hashem. Even in the midst of the business dealing, even during the physical intimacy, for his intent in all matters is to fulfill the needs, so that his body be whole to serve God. 44. In Shmona Prakim, the Rambam associates such a behavior with Dvarim 6.5. Love God, your Lord, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. They say with all your possessions. Right? The course of the action described enable us to dedicate every aspect of our being toward the love of God, as prescribed by this verse. Basically, it's possible, right, to live up to the verse. You just have to concentrate every moment on serving Hashem, and that's I think Mislash Yesharim, he was talking about the love of Hashem. So description of love of Hashem, you have to be love sick. No, it's actually no. It's Hilchot De'ot. I apologize, Hilchot De'ot. So he says like a person who is love sick. He has this woman that he wants to marry, and he loves her very much. So she's constantly on his mind. He cannot think. He cannot do anything in his life. He's constantly thinking about her. So Rambam says, so the same should be Havdil in toward Hashem. So whatever you do, all your thought should be like toward Him, and how I can serve Him better.
Right.
Okay. Even when he sleeps, if he retires with intention that his mind and body rest, lest he take ill, and he unable to serve God because he is sick, then his sleeps is a source of omnipresent blessed be He. So I want to get this 15 minutes more sleep, so I can get up early and I have better concentration learning Torah.
Right.
Praying. Okay, 35. Commentary. 35. Perhaps Rambam uses the name of for God to convey the concept that just as God's presence pervades all existence, our source of Him must encompass all aspects of our life. That's why he says omnipresent. Right? So omnipresent means that He's everywhere in our life. So our life should be filled with Hashem.
Mm-hmm.
Continue. On this matter, our sages, 6 hours 2:15, have directed and said, and all your deeds should be for the sake of heaven. Number 37. The Shmona Prakim, Rambam elaborates upon these statements as follows. All deeds, right? Our sages included this entire concept in the most succinct. How do you pronounce?
Never heard this word. Succinct? Succinct, probably.
Succinct. Okay, all right. Expression possible. When one meditates on this concise statement, one wonders how they could describe in its entirety an idea so awesome that many books were written about it without encompassing it totally. Without a doubt, the statement was made with divine inspiration. Okay, continue. The commentaries knows that in Beezrat 16a states concerning Hillel, all of his deeds were for the sake of heaven, and associates that with the following narrative in Vayikra Rabbah 34:3. Hillel bid his students farewell. They asked him where he was going. He told them that he was going to perform a mitzvah. they discovered that he was going to the bathhouse and asked him to explain his previous statements. He told them, since human body is created in the image of God, it is mitzvah to wash oneself. That's a very interesting explanation, right? So, body in the image of God, whatever it means. Right? So I have to take care of it. 37. Continue after 37.
Let me ask you something. It's a mitzvah to go to the bathroom to relieve oneself, like to pee, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah. That's clearly from Shulchan Aruch.
Right.
So don't make yourself abominable. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So, but people usually do it naturally. Like you just go to the bathroom and go. But should you have the intent, like, oh, I'm going to do this mitzvah to?
Sure. Even with this, you can do mitzvah. Absolutely. To keep your body clean, especially before the prayers. Especially.
Is it a mitzvah if you do it without thinking that, like, all right, I'll wake up and I'll be like, all right, I'm going to do this mitzvah to go pee, to clean my body. But if I just go without thinking that, like, it's a natural, is that like still count as a mitzvah?
It's not a mitzvah then. It has
to be think like, oh, all right, this is a mitzvah. I gotta go.
Yes. To keep my body clean before the davening. That's what I must do.
Okay.
And so otherwise it's like somebody ate. Like he ate because he's animalistic desires, and it's not because he wants to serve Hashem, right? Is it a mitzvah? Absolutely not.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, so continue after 37. This is what Shlomo declared in his wisdom: know him in all your ways, and he will and he will straighten your path. Okay, know him in all your ways. 38. Avod the Rabbi Natan, 17:7, also associate the above statement with the biblical quote. Brachas 63b describe this verse as a small passage upon which all of the fundamentals of Torah depend. Okay. Not also the Rambam's commentary is Shmona Perakim. Okay. Likutei Sichas, this is Chabad. Notes that the rules of the Torah scholarship would have called for quotation of the biblical verse before the quote from the sages. So first, when we give proofs to sources to what we say, so the most significant would be from a written Torah,
right,
and then from the oral Torah.
Right. So you look for the derisa first, and then you look for the rabbinical.
Exactly. But he did it opposite. Okay. However, the Rambam chose the sequence because it reflects the progression in service of God. All of your deeds should be for the sake of heaven implies that the deeds are not themselves holy. Exactly as we just merely that they are directed toward the godly intent. So one more time. All of your deeds should be for the sake of heaven implies that the deeds are not themselves holy, meaning just what you just asked, going to the bathroom, right? Merely that they are directed toward the godly intent. But when you said it, that's for the mitzvah, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Know him in all your ways implies that a bond with God can be established within the context of our physical activity itself. So you go to the bathroom again because Hashem said have a clean body and relieve yourself. So that's through this physical act that you need to do anyway. You need to do anyway, so you get a big mitzvah. You get connection.
I don't know. Like I've woken up a few times in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Maybe I can wait. And I'm like, wait, no, I have to go. And I'll run to the bathroom. I'll be like, I have to go. So I can't hold it in. Meaning, I can't hold it in because I know it's a mitzvah. That's why I'm not.
Exactly. So don't be lazy. The Rambam said that man can become sterile because of this, because he's holding back. Which is which he is he's going to be blamed for like mutilating himself, which is not good. Okay, so one more time this this verse: know him in all your ways, he will straighten your path. Okay, so 38. In Igras HaKodesh, the Ramban interprets the state described in this clause as natural product of the elevated rank. Natural product of the elevated rank of the source mentioned in the previous clause. When a person develops an all-encompassing bond with God, divine light will illuminate all his path. One more time. Let's read one more time, try to understand. So, know him in all your ways. That's the verse. And he will straighten your path. So Rambam interprets the state described in this clause as a natural product of elevated rank. So you're going one step up, right? Osiris mentioned in previous clause. That he's going to straighten your path, right? When a person develops an all-encompassing bond with God, divine light will illuminate his path. So meaning you're trying to get closer to Hashem, so he has to guide you to the right path. Okay. So I think we got to this this medical advice, I think.